lurking.
We gotta leave.
Travis?
Lethal Company is a game. Yeah, that's true. It's a fun game, a scary game, a sexy game. It's the game that this video's on today.
Buzzsaw.
Okay, it was made by this guy right here, and he makes like Roblox horror maps, and then, you know, this one game right here.
Go play it.
Your main objective is to sell the scrap that you find on these different moons to your boss on the company planet, a family-friendly Japanese tentacle monster. You have a weekly quota that you have to reach, and if you don't reach your quota, then no problem, because, you know, nothing big happens. You only get thrown out into the depths of space because you're only $1 short. But if you do end up getting spared by Tentacle Sama, then you can use that money that you've earned to buy flashlights, shovels, and other cool stuff. Each and every moon is different because of a randomly generated seed. Some of the seeds are, you know, more tame than others, and yeah, some are not. Are you bored of the starter moons? Boom! Look at this right here. You got more dangerous moons that have more monsters, but they're also bigger and they have more loot. This is the first reason why the game blew up in the first place. It's because the game is simple, but it's not repetitive. Each and every world you go to has a new experience for you to try out, because there's trillions of seeds and it's all random. Even the graphics and the character models look pretty simple, but anybody can pick up the game and have fun. And that's why it blew up in the first place. The experienced players don't get bored because it's a new adventure, new items, new seed, and therefore new experience every time. And the new players don't get bored because it's their first time playing it. You could be just walking around with your buddies in that randomly generated world, just having the most peaceful time of your life. And the other experience you could... This brings me to my second point, okay? The monsters and proximity chat. You know, move over, bacon and eggs, or, you know, if you're in college, monster and a cigarette, because there's a new dynamic duo in town. This game would not have gotten nearly as popular if it wasn't for both, you know, your friends yelling in proximity chat while Squid Games over here chases them. Some of the monsters are just like little bugs that, you know, chase you around and don't aggro on you unless you provoke them. And then some of the monsters are just like... These monsters only do one thing in this game. Try to kill you in the funniest way possible. When staring down one of these beasts right here, you only have two options, alright? The first one, and the more smart one, is to just run away and hide, okay? Just run away, you're not gonna kill it. And the second option is to stand your ground and fight, like a man. These beasts are insanely tough to kill, normally requiring at least 2 people to kill them, or, you know, it's if it's one of these little nematodes and you can just bonk it on the head with a shovel, like... Most of the time you can't kill them because you're panicking, you need at least 2 people to kill them, or you just straight up can't kill them. It's impossible. But all of these monsters have at least one thing in common. It's really funny to watch your friends die to them.
As long as they don't fuck up with the beehive, though, I think we'll be good.
There's also a ton of non-monster obstacles in the seeds too, like, you know, turrets or mines, or, you know, when your friends take the power source for the lights, and a ton of others that don't really matter. The proximity chat isn't the lazy kind that most AAA games have, like in Warzone or any other one, okay? You have volume changes, you have reverb, you have muffling, depending on your location and status. This type of proximity chat is nothing new, but because most AAA games don't implement it into their game and their product, it makes Lethal Company stand out and feel more polished. That's why it works so well with this game, because it immerses you and works really well with the environment that you are playing in. When you and your buddy are walking through those dark tunnels, you end up clinging to them because of the ambience and proximity chat. Because when you inevitably do get separated or put out of commission, that's when you feel isolated. Having your one source of safety disappear on you is terrifying, and then that immediately turns into humor when you start to spectate, because now you have more info in the person that is actually in there and in the danger. Whoa!
What is that? What is that?
It's coming back! Whoa! Help! Help! No Knowing that there's a monster right behind your buddy and waiting for him to get got, that's called dramatic irony, and this game uses this perfectly. This game became more popular than Phasmophobia because it learned from the mistakes that that game did. Instead of having only one source of danger, it has many, with the monsters trying to kill you, your friends with a shovel or gun that are going on a power trip also trying to kill you, or even God striking down his mighty judgment from the heavens.
What the hell did you guys find? Oh, yeah. Guys, remember? Oh shit!
All of these different pieces of the game come together to form one big puzzle, where if you complete it, it spells out, stick together, or I'm going to kill you. You know, the random seeds, the monsters, even the proximity chat and bad graphics, they all come together to limit your info on the game and to put you on edge. This game uses a rule that I coined called Horror Area Inexperience makes funnier reactions, or everything is in place to make you feel both unfamiliar and unsafe, not knowing with every corner that you turn, whether or not it's going to be peaceful and absolutely nothing, or man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. So of course you're gonna stick with your buddy Kratzy the whole time. Everyone split up!
Italian, go!
Me and Elijah will check the bedroom! If you do end up dying, then too bad. You have to spend the rest of the round just spectating your friends in dead silence, not being able to talk. If they don't get your gear, then you lose that too. And if they don't retrieve your body, then you end up giving a money penalty, so you better bring Kratzy's body back. So with everything pointing you towards a safe playstyle, why are there so many clips on TikTok going around of people being in dangerous situations? What motivates people to be put in harm's way in this game? Well, I'll tell you. It's this bad boy right here, the quota. You only have 3 in-game days, 3 trips, to get enough money to fulfill this quota, or else it's game over. The company buys at a discount earlier in the week, so you have to wait until the very last day to be able to sell all of your scrap that you found in that week. As the quota goes higher, those moons that you started off playing at will not satisfy it, so you have to buy the more difficult options, just so you are able to keep playing the game longer. While there are penalties for playing the game recklessly, the game at its core wants you to play that because that's where the fun lies in the game. Buying the dangerous moons, getting more equipment so you can go deeper into those seeds. That sounds kind of weird, not gonna lie. The more dangerous you play, the more money that you can make. And the more money that you can make, the more items that you can buy. There are 2 types of items in this game. There's the items that better gameplay, and then the flex items. Those are my favorite. The items that better gameplay are like the flashlights, the shovels, the walkie-talkies, stuff that allows you to feel more safe in the game. And the flex items are stuff that you buy because you just have too much money. This can be like the big-ass Mongol horn, the nurse major lights, and even this big TV. Oh man, and don't even get me started on the mods. Holy! This game is very bare bones right now, but because of the mods that you can add in the game, that just makes it all the more fun. Really only the bad thing about this game is that it's so bare bones. I mean, there's only one developer working on it. But the mods fix that. They allow you to make the game more polished and more fun. Right now you can only have 4 people in a lobby, but if you just add 1 mod, then you can have, like, at least, at max, 32 people. That's insane. Like I said earlier in this video, this game is really just Phasmophobia done right. I mean, the developer is a big fan of Phasmophobia, and he's played the game a lot. The only problem with this game right now is that it just came out, so there's not a lot of content. I, for one, really want to see like a monster that impersonates one of your friends and, you know, records all of the voice lines that they say and repeats them back. I feel like that could be very terrifying and really add a lot to the game. Adding new items, new monsters, new maps to the game would really make it that much more diverse in gameplay and have it be a lot more fun, and I really hope that the developer does that. Okay, never mind, I guess. Guess I'm just like the worst mom ever. The gameplay is simple but doesn't feel boring or repetitive. The game itself rewards you for risky gameplay so that you can actually have fun and find the monsters in the game. And the monsters themselves are just terrifying. No matter if the models are weird or the graphics are weird, it just works. But there are no items, no amount of experience that can prepare you for the real monster of this game. And I'm not talking about Maharaga, the Flower Man, or Squid Games, okay? No, the real monsters are your friends that you play with.
I'm greening out, dude.
Oh!
Oh,
Carson's a
fuck, live.
bitch. You look like such a little goober when you run. Do you guys see like that butthole thing? No! Carson! It's bricked up!
Take your pants off.
Now. Oh! I gotta put it
In my defense,
I'm a little bitch. Come in, go through there, and say it to Carson. Oh wait! He's dead!
Yeah, you said I had a bald spot? Ah. Scan these nuts in your mouth.
What's a bad boy? Where'd you guys go?
Yo, let me how do I fucking hell, let me put it in there, pause.
Stand proud. You're strong. I heard a hissing sound.
Yeah, dude, wait, guys, quiet.